Hi, it's Susie here. Welcome to my cottage. I'm here today to do the second half of March flip through, and we left off on the 16th, I believe. We did the 16th, so we start at the 17th, and obviously everyone knows that was St. Patrick's Day. So I did a little bit of decoration for St. Patrick's Day. It was also my cousin's birthday. It was also the due date for my granddaughter, but she didn't want to make an appearance and have to share her birthday with her Auntie Yvonne or St. Patrick's Day, so that was it. I was a bit achy and my head was a bit fuzzy, so I decided I needed a donut and coffee for breakfast. Don't ask me why, but that's what I fancied. And I started sorting a lot of my stickers ready to sell and photograph. So I thought I would feel better by then. I didn't, so I went and had an afternoon nap. So on the 18th, I woke up really early, about 6 o'clock. I tried to go back to sleep, but it wasn't going to happen. So I got up and made a cuppa, and I didn't get going until about 11 o'clock that morning, even though I was up early. And I was making Emma's Traveller's Notebook inserts. So I got everything finished there, and I got a phone call from a lady who works via the surgery about an incident where someone had tried to get my prescription on my behalf, and so we had a chat about that. And I just thought I'd carry on using a little bit of green over this side just so that the two pages look good together. Friday the 19th, it was 15 degrees, which I think is probably the warmest we've had here, and it was partly sunny. So, but it was a day that nothing went to plan, and I was getting so impatient with my new printer because the computer had updated, and the printer, I couldn't get it to work. So I spoke to a lovely man at Epsom, and eventually he walked me through everything. And now I can print from my iPad and my computer without having to change codes or what have you. So that was good. And I just stuck some pretty stickers down here because I didn't really have anything else to write. So Saturday the 20th, I was going round to have a birthday lunch, and Annie was picking me up so we could go shopping first, and that was my first trip to actual supermarkets since the summer last year, I think. So that was exciting. And then I took some photos of Emma opening her presents. So that's her holding the card I gave her, and that's her with her Peter Rabbit Peter Rabbit book that I gave her. And then I just put some more photos. So there's another one with the card I made for her. That's me handing her her first ever TN, Traveller's Notebook cover, and I'd put some booklets in it that had colouring pages and drawing pages. And that's her looking at her presents there, and that's her with her candles on her cake, and she's checking out her rock painting kit, which I also got for her. And here she is looking absolutely fabulous in the dress that I got for her as well. She couldn't get that on fast enough, although for some reason while it was wrapped in its plastic, she thought it was a dog bed. So I've got no idea where a dog bed came from. So yeah, so she was excited to find it was a unicorn dress instead. So on Sunday, I woke up for the FaceTime. It was just Jack and Danny, so I spent some time chatting to them. and had my breakfast. I filmed a couple of videos, and Tom FaceTimed me in the afternoon. He was at work and he'd forgotten what day it was. Isn't that familiar feeling? So had a quick call with him, and then I made some pasta and meat sauce with tomatoes and mushrooms, and that was really nice. It gave me plenty. So, but by the end of the day, my arms and legs were really aching. So my delivery of my injection came on the 22nd. FaceTimed Danny for plans for Wednesday. I was going to be looking after Emma, or playing with Emma. Planned out my week. Spent some time in my en masse glue book, and had an early night. So yeah, the weather's got a lot colder from earlier on that week when it was 15 degrees on the Friday. It went down to 8 degrees and stayed around that for a few days. On the 23rd, it's Emma's actual birthday, and it was rainy and windy and miserable, but she was having her little friend Harris round for tea after nursery. So I made my sister's a little gift for my sister and planned everything out in my social media planner. My little oilcloth purse arrived, which I'm storing in some needles and thimbles and things like that I need for trying out slow stitching. And then in the afternoon, I spent most of the afternoon sorting out colouring books ready to sell. Now I have got the colouring books are all for sale on my Facebook group, which I've set up just to sell all my items. So I will put the link down below. If you hit the little triangle that's under the screen on YouTube, it'll give you the list of everything that I've covered or spoken about in a video. And so if you press that, the link will take you to my Facebook group, and you just ask to join. There's a couple of questions, and the only reason I have the couple of questions there is so I don't get any spam bots or what have you trying to join. So answer them if you can, and I will let you in. So yeah, Wednesday was more pricing, photographs, and then going to Danny's. And I was playing with Emma, and we had a slice of her birthday cake, which was a rainbow cake. And I was playing Lego most of the afternoon. Emma wanted to go out on her new swing set, so we did that. We had lunch, and yeah, that was that day. It was partially sunny, so it was sunny when she wanted to go out, thank goodness. So we went out there and played on her swing for a while. I did not go on the swing, I can assure you. Thursday the 25th, I spent the whole day pricing and taking photos for all my supplies, and there's well over 100 colouring books, and then there's all sorts of different pencils from budget friendly to almost top of the range. So if you're interested in any of that, please join the group. I will be listing craft items when I get round to it, so it won't just be colouring items, it will be art and craft items as well. So you might not find anything at the moment, but if you join the group, then you'll get notified when I list new things. And the reason that I'm selling all this stuff is because I've been very lonely since I lost Branston, and I need a fur baby fund to be able to afford to get a fur baby. So that's why I'm selling everything. So if there is anything you would like, then by buying from me, you're helping to fund my next fur baby. So anyway, moving on, Friday the 26th. It was just pricing, listing and photographing. It's amazing how long it takes to photograph things when you've got like 3 or 4 photos of each item and you've got sort of 130 items or something. So yeah, Danny and Emma made a surprise visit with the camper van that Danny was doing a commercial over the weekend. He was going up to the Highlands and they were making a commercial with these camper vans. So they surprised me and I went outside and I was able to go inside and it was just amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that was a nice little surprise and a break from everything else. The weather on Friday was supposed to be cloud, rain and snow. I didn't see any snow, but it was certainly cold enough. So Saturday the 27th, which is the day our clocks changed, spring forward, I completely forgot about it. I was so engrossed with everything that I was doing, I completely forgot. So I woke up on Sunday morning thinking, I've slept a long time. But there you go. But anyway, on the Saturday, Emma and Annie called round and we had a coffee and a natter. And yeah, I'd listed 120 colouring books and items by that point, and I cooked some chicken for my dinner. So on the Sunday, as I say, I'd completely forgotten about the clocks changing, because everything, my phone, my iPad, computer, everything changes automatically. I've only got one clock in the kitchen that doesn't change, and I didn't even notice that at all. So but had a lovely quick FaceTime with Jack and Tom. Jack had just been for an interview, so he's waiting to hear. It's still with Sainsbury's, but it's at a different branch because they want to make him redundant. So he's got the opportunity to interview at different branches to try and secure a job. And Danny's still up in he travelled up to Glencoe on the Saturday and he was still up there until early Sunday evening. And I had a relaxing time in the afternoon that day. I just did some slow stitching and I was listening to some classical music for a change. So that was the 28th. The 29th, this is when the clocks, changing the clocks really messed with me. And I was getting up later and later and I thought I've got to set an alarm and get my body back to normal times. So I had a nice chat with Danny on FaceTime, and he was telling me about another business venture that he's very excited about. And this is a bigger version of the picture of Emma holding the card that I made her. And I just needed to make up some pictures because I was printing them out on the computer, so that's why I had that one there. There wasn't much else to write anyway. Then Tuesday the 30th, it was my little sister's birthday, and luckily her gift arrived on that morning, so when she got back from her day out with her son, she was able to open it. And I gave her a call in the evening. And what else happened that day? Oh yes, that's the day that I had to drive Danny's car to its MOT. Did a quick Tesco run to pick up a few supplies, and then he dropped me back after the post office. And I made my first e-stash sale, which was really exciting. I put my furry friend fund has begun. This is a lovely picture of my little sister. She's 2.5 years younger than me. She certainly doesn't look her age. She's just turned 55? Yeah, 55. So, and I call her Ickle. So that's why I've put happy birthday, Ickle. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday the 31st, Danny picked me up early and I had to drive up to Glasgow. So we did that, took the van back, and then we went to pick Emma up at nursery, and I finally got to meet Harris. Now Harris, it has been a friend of Emma's all last year. They met at nursery, and he is such a little angel. He came up to me and he said, "Hello, my name is Harris." And I just turned around to him and said, "Hello, Harris, my name is Susie and I'm Emma's grandma." And he looked at me confused as if to say, "Grandmas have names?" So anyway, it was nice to meet him and his mum. So we had some lunch, well, Emma had some lunch, and then we went to the garage to pick the car up. It wasn't too expensive, although it did need some work doing. And then we went to get my tyres checked, and I needed a new tyre. So we got that sorted, posted the package, and then I got dropped home. And that is the end of March. So here it's goodbye March, and this was just a spare picture I had of Emma with one of her birthday presents wearing her Snow White dress. She's a real girly girl. She absolutely loves dresses, whether they're dress up ones or ones she can wear out. She got some dungarees, which are not dungarees in the same sense in America. Can't think what they're called, but they're like jeans and they've got a bib and they go over the shoulder. Whatever they're called, I can't remember the actual term you use in the States. So we got her to try them on and she didn't like them at all. She was like, "No, I want a dress on, I want a dress on. I don't like trousers." And yet she looked the cutest in them, but hey ho, she didn't want them. So yes, that's my little princess, literally. So that's the end of this book. That was throughout the whole of March. I haven't made a start yet on my book for April, so I'm going to probably get that done today. And the next time you'll see my April book will be when I'm halfway through April doing a flip through. So thanks ever so much for bearing with me and listening to me. I hope you enjoyed the flip through. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your plans are for the next week. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. No, don't really. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notifications of when I post my next video. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed and I will see you very soon. Bye.